Spotify has reportedly planned to no longer pay recorded music royalties for songs that do not meet a minimum yearly threshold of 1,000 streams. Recorded music royalties are also known as master royalties. The master royalties that would have been paid for those songs under the old system would instead be paid to songs that exceed the threshold under the new system. By my math, which I will show later in this video, a song may have to receive more than 201,000 streams in a given year in order to generate more master royalties under the new system than would have been generated under the old system. Spotify currently allocates royalties using a pro rata system. I made a slideshow and wrote a free ebook which explains that system in more depth, but a basic example of such a system is each month, a portion of subscription revenue gets divided into a royalty pool for publishing royalties and a royalty pool for master royalties. A song would receive a percentage of each of those pools based on its percentage of the platform's total streams. For example, if a song streams made up 1% of the platform's total streams for that month, then that song would be allocated 1% of that month's publishing royalty pool and 1% of that month's master royalty pool. In many cases, artists, producers, and record labels receive master royalties, and songwriters, producers, and music publishers receive publishing royalties. On Spotify, a typical US interactive stream generates a master royalty paid via a distributor and two different types of publishing royalties: a performance royalty paid via a performance rights organization and a mechanical royalty paid via a mechanical rights organization. Based on what I've read and heard, Spotify's threshold would only apply to the master royalties, so publishing royalties would still be paid as normal for songs that do not meet the threshold. Based on reports, Spotify expects their 1,000 stream threshold to reduce the master royalties of songs that currently make up about 0.5% of Spotify's stream share, and about $40 million being reallocated from that 0.5% to the other 99.5% in 2024. By my math, this may result in master royalties for songs that receive them to increase by about 0.5% per stream. However, when combined with the 1,000 stream threshold, the result may be that if a song receives less than 201,000 Spotify streams in a given year, then that may generate less master royalties under the new system than would have been generated under the old system. In that case, if Spotify plans to pay out the same total amount of master royalties, but in a reallocated fashion, then compared with the old system, the new system would essentially be taking all of the master royalties from songs that received less than 1,000 streams in a given year, and some of the master royalties from songs that received more than 1,000 streams but less than 201,000 streams in a given year, and those taken master royalties would be distributed amongst songs that received more than 201,000 streams in a given year. This change would benefit major record labels way more than Spotify, so major record labels are probably a driving force behind this change. Universal Music Group has been a driving force behind plans to implement thresholds on Deezer and even have content removed from that platform, which presumably neither UMG nor Deezer are the copyright owners of. In my opinion, Spotify should not be allowed to establish the precedent that a legitimate stream of a song on their platform may be refused master royalties. Some may argue that it's only around $3 per year, so those artists shouldn't care about it. Well, one, it's around $3 per song per year, so if an artist has 3 12-song albums on Spotify, and each of those songs had exactly 1,000 streams in a year, then compared to the old system, the new system may cause them to miss out on over $100. And two, if Spotify or Deezer are allowed to reallocate any amount of an artist's royalties based on the will of major record labels, the issue may then become how much are they allowed to reallocate. The major record labels have already devised numerous schemes to take royalties from artists that were signed to them. I made a video on controlled composition clauses, which is but one example of such a scheme. So the major record labels would probably want to go further than a 1,000 stream threshold. And since major record labels own hundreds of thousands of copyrights, they may use those copyrights as leverage to convince a streaming service to reallocate more money to major record labels. The influence major record labels have demonstrated over the music streaming market may be a sign of an antitrust issue.